In this video, we're going to plot a percentile point function in Python. What is a percentile point function? If you have a normal distribution, for example, you have your distribution normal with mean equal to 0 and a standard deviation with 1. The cumulative sum distribution for this is more or less the function of this. With normal distribution, you have the probability of the intensity. For example, if you work in a laboratory, you have the probability distribution function with this shape. And with cumulative distribution function, you have the probability for the small intensity. For example, for this, you need the probability for this smaller, and it is. The percentile point function is a quantile function, and it is the inverse of the cumulative distribution function. The inverse is if you have this line, the point function, percentile point function, have this shape. Is the inverse of this, and it is, you have this shape is the inverse of cumulative distribution function. And in the horizontal axis, you have probability, and y-axis you have the quantiles. Is completely inverse of cumulative distribution function, the percentile point function. Okay, how do you work it? It is in Python. You need import symbol. You have import numpy. You have import matplotlib. You have import size_by.stats as st. And you, in my case, I love work with this style, turquoise. Okay, we need data. In next, we are going to propose this. This is our domain in axis. You have npy.e and npy.e in positive and negative. What it is? The number e is approximately 2.71, etc. With this domain, we have more or less in line space, we have minus e, comma e in domain, and it is more or less 99.76% of the data. It's more or less 3 sigma. Okay, this is our domain. Now we are going to plot the density, probability density function, and it is with PDF with our data axis. Log is a median and scale is a standard deviation. PDF. Okay, well, we are going to plot this. Built-in dot plot PDF. We're going to show this, and it is our plot. We have a Gaussian distribution, and in this X we have the probability. Okay, now we are going to plot with the same domain the cumulative distribution function, and we're going to plot this. Okay, and it is a sum of all the probabilities, and we have the small numbers that the probability it is this. For example, for 0 we have more or less the probability 0.5. Okay, now in terms of quantiles, is PPF. Why is PPF? And the plot of this is PPF. It is the plot. Beautiful. We have this plot. We have the probability in the x-axis, and in the y-axis we have the quantiles, and it is the inverse cumulative distribution function, and the cumulative distribution function